Hi, my name is Toni Rochelle, aka Pretty Toni. I'm a model, actor, as well as a TV host. And today I am here to introduce you to my new show. It's called Ascendings. And for those of you that don't know what that means rising to the top, that means thriving, that means overcoming the struggle. My reason for doing this show is to have a platform for people to understand that everyone has a struggle. Everyone has a story. And most of the time, we all feel alone. We all feel like nobody understands. Nobody's going through what I'm going through. But let me tell you, we all got a story. We all got a struggle. And that's what this platform is here for. So please, subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell everybody to watch this show. Watch my show, Ascendings, with Toni Rochelle.
Another kid lost within the system, but what doesn't kill you make you more resilient. You went through the worst but held on to your vision, cause you knew that one day you would keep ascending.
Watch my show, Ascendings, with Toni Rochelle. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Toni Rochelle, aka Pretty Toni, model, actor, as well as TV host. Welcome to my show, Ascending. And for those of you that don't know what my show is about, it's about thriving. It's about rising to the top. It's about choices. It's about just keep pushing no matter what comes against you. And today I have a very, very special guest on the show. My cousin, my big sister, my friend, Shawnetra Derrick. And let me tell you, if you think you got a story, if you think you've been through some stuff, you gotta watch this episode. Because she's been through it all. I mean, it's a whole list of things, and she's still ascending. She's still standing. She's still pushing. She never stopped, okay? And that's what this platform is all about. When you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling like giving up, when you're feeling like ain't nobody understanding what I'm going through, don't nobody know how to get through what I'm going through, watch this show. Because I got a little bit of everybody on here. Because remember, everybody has a story. So keep ascending and stay tuned for my show.
Another kid lost within the system, but what doesn't kill you make you more resilient. You went through the worst but held on to your vision, cause you knew that one day you would keep ascending.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Toni Rochelle, aka Pretty Toni. And welcome to my show, Ascending. And I got a special guest today. My girl, my cousin, my big sister, Shawnetra Derrick.
Hey.
Hey, boo.
How you doing?
I'm just feeling all kind of emotions and happiness and just good stuff right now to have you right here.
Thank you.
Y'all just don't even know. I'm gonna let her tell y'all everything, but y'all just don't even know. But what I want to know is your struggle. Tell me about your struggle.
From the beginning or where?
Wherever you want to start, wherever you want to share with the people, whatever you want to tell me.
Okay. So my struggle started early on. You know, you grew up with me, so you already know. We grew up in a household where no affection was shown. We didn't have love. We were taught how to be strong women, but we were not taught how to express emotions or just say even I love you, you know. So that led us down some paths. Me first, I was dancer, dope dealer, D-boy chaser, been robbed at gunpoint twice, you know. I've done pretty much everything. I've been in the car with my cousin when the feds came to kick her door in. I've just lived it, you know. My struggle was, I guess, where I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, just the beginning, just us.
And where did you grow up? I know where you grew up, but where did you grow up?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Where?
Yeah, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, honey. That was, and everyone, when I say that, they look at you like, Oklahoma? Yes, in Oklahoma, and was about it and didn't care and was hustling and grinding, you know, and that was my thing. I had to get out of the projects. I had to get from this is where we are to I wasn't going to be there no more, you know, so that was my struggle. And then trying to find myself and dealing with the insecurities that came with it, not knowing that I was a beautiful person, not understanding that men was going to exploit me, because I was beautiful, you know, and I had a sex appeal about me, but I didn't know it, so that they were going to take advantage of that, and then having to figure out that they're using me, and how do I overcome that? And then using their game on them, and just everything that came with that. I became a mastermind as far as playing games with men, and just different things, like where people would look at me and be like, now they'll say, you're dangerous. And I'm like, no, I'm not dangerous. Just don't ever bring that side out of me. Just don't do that part. So I think that was probably my biggest struggle, or where my struggle started.
You was ascending.
Oh man, didn't even know it.
And didn't even know it. That's a whole lot right there. That's the whole interview right there. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to give this question to you.
Okay, this question says, what moves you to tears or gives you goosebumps? What moves me to tears? Probably my children. Like, I'm a mother of 6. I have 4 daughters and 2 sons. And just watching my children and knowing that with them, they have broken the curses that we had. You know, like my daughters haven't done, and I can remember being at a church one time, taking a friend to a church to pick up a bed. And the lady looking at me and prophesying and telling me, God said your daughters would not do what you did at 17. Woman had never seen me before, a white woman, and never laid eyes on me, and said, God said your daughters won't do what you did when you were 17. At 17, I was stripping. At 17, I had been in a whole house in Texas. You know, I had came back from Oklahoma City, went from Oklahoma City to Dallas, was in a whole house, knew that home was not for me, was trying to figure out how I was gonna get away from this pimp, because you wasn't gonna keep me hostage, you know, and how do I come back, and then what happens outside of that? You know, so when she said, God said, your daughters won't do what you did at 17, I knew that in that moment that God was speaking to me. So my daughters, just not even, you know, graduating from high school, one in college and one in culinary school, you know, just doing different things than what their mother did, not having children out of wedlock, not having children before they were 20 years old, you know, just those things. And then even us being here, you know, like I told you, just us being, you know, coming to Oakland and spending time with you and your mother, and just them seeing something different. That's what I think moves me and gives me goosebumps, you know, just knowing that I've done something with them that I was told I would never be able to do.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the...
Did that scare you when that lady prophesied to you?
No, because I knew that she had to be, God had to have spoken to her, because she didn't know me. She didn't know anything about 17-year-old Shawnetra. She didn't know that there was a 17-year-old Shawnetra that she even needed to speak to. So I knew, I was like, okay, I hear you. And they haven't.
I love that. You're breaking the curse.
Absolutely.
Changing the cycle.
I had to.
Man.
We are.
We are. Okay. Let's go with this one.
All right. What did you learn from your biggest regret? Okay, so my biggest regret is that I had surgery on my foot 2 years ago. I went to a podiatrist. And I went to go have bunionectomy done, where they take the bunion out for your, you know, for your toes or whatever. And he told me that I had hammer toes and that he needed to remove these joints. So that, because the older I get, the worse it's supposed to get. Well, nevertheless, he took joints out of my 3rd, 4th, and 5th toe, messed my foot completely up. What I learned in that, though, was to never think that what I already had wasn't enough. Because there was nothing wrong with my foot. Like, it hurt sometimes, but I'm 40, you know, I'm 21 with 20 years of experience. So of course I, you know, should have expected something, but now my foot is much worse than it ever was before he touched me. And there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. I was like, okay, he's gonna make my toes shorter, so my toes will be cuter. And I had perfectly cute feet already, but I didn't accept that as being good enough. So now I've learned in that to listen to the subtle things, because sometimes things come subtly. They don't have to be big no's to you. It was like, don't. Matter of fact, I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time, said, I don't think you should let him do surgery on your toes. Get your foot, get the bunion, but don't do your toes. And I didn't listen. And so I learned from that to listen. When I don't feel comfortable, just listen. Because now I regret it. And that's the only regret that I have. If I could change anything, I would go back to February of 2016 and never have that surgery on my foot.
Wow.
Ever.
Something that small, but something that big.
It was major. It was major. I can't wear heels like I used to. I can't dance in heels like I used to. You know, I could run in heels. It wasn't anything that I could not do in heels.
Yeah.
Now I can't even wear heels like that. And it completely changed my life. And I had to learn how to overcome, you know, walking, and how do I lift weights, and how do I just be me now with my foot different.
Yeah.
You know, so that's my biggest regret.
It's just like a woman getting a boob job or getting shots in their butt or something like that.
Yeah, I never thought about how much your foot balances your body, like your toes. Because now that my toes are shorter, my foot I don't walk the same. Wow. You know, and you don't think about that. You don't think about your toes are perfectly, they're laid, they're the right length, they're everything that they're supposed to be to balance your entire body. I didn't know that until now. But now I constantly speak over myself. You know, you're fine. You know, you can do this.
You are.
Thank you. You know, and that I can still lift weights. I can still do the things that I used to do. It's a hindrance, but something that I refuse to let stop me. And I almost did. I went 2 years before I was just like,
yeah,
no, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my biggest one.
Okay. Okay, and what about this one?
What have you witnessed that strengthened your faith in humanity? In humanity? What have I witnessed? This is a challenge right now. Just being totally honest, I'm waiting for something to strengthen my faith in humanity and people. Because right now, what I see, I don't trust people like that right now. You know, my things that I've witnessed that strengthened my faith, it's just knowing that I should not have been in the place that I am. Like, I went 4 years without paying my mortgage because I couldn't afford to pay my mortgage. My baby has sickle cell disease. I couldn't work for 2 years. I didn't have a job. Once I did get a job, they fired me. You know, and those things, never losing my house. I made 9 mortgage payments in 4 years. Wow. 9. And for God to let me and my children never go without lights being on. I paid a car off in that time frame. You know, just us still being, he took care of us in the midst of all of that, strengthened my faith.
Yeah.
But in people, I don't know about humanity right now. I know that we are supposed to have hope and we're supposed to believe, but people are so wicked right now. And in the way society is going right now, I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Like, I guess it would have to be personally, I'm going to have to be, you know, that they always tell you be the change that you want to see.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's going to have to be, is that I'm going to have to do something that puts my faith, restores my faith in humanity, because people are just wicked, and I don't see any good. Everything that people are doing right now, like even with people giving, they're doing it all on camera, you know, they got somebody recording them giving to people. So that's not even it's not even genuine. It's not even from the heart. And then if you do something, you got to tell the whole world. You got to have everybody follow you and give you your praises on your back for what you're doing. I don't feel that right now. I just feel like nobody really cares about the next person at this point. They're just all, you know, people are selfish right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't really just.
But like with a lot of things that you've been talking about right now, not everybody will be able to come out of all those things that you said, and especially be happy or be positive or want to trust people. I mean, I know you still saying you have trust issues, but like, how did you ascend? How did you just be like, okay, yes, I was this, I was that, I wasn't loved, you know, my kid is sick, you know, all these things. And how was you able to just pick yourself up and just keep pushing and keep ascending? How did you do that? Because that's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot, what you just said.
I think one thing that I actually have to say, although my mother, and your first mother, you know, although she raised us to, you know, not in a very loving situation as far as being affectionate towards us, she taught us how to run a household. She taught us how to be strong. So those things helped me, although I didn't understand it in the beginning. And then just knowing that I guess I had a belief in myself, even if I didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
Like, I think I refuse. I can always remember saying I refuse to be a statistic, because when I was 18 and had my first child, and, you know, people telling me, and I didn't graduate from high school, and I got my GED, you know, people making it seem like, oh, and then when I had my second daughter and I'm stripping with 2 kids, and they like, oh, ain't no man gonna want no woman with 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. And then I ended up getting married and having 3 other kids, and then getting divorced, and oh, ain't no man gonna want no woman with 5 kids. I can't keep a man out my face right now, you know, so that never stopped me, but I refuse to believe that I'm not that.
Yeah.
Although it was a time I fell for that. I was like, okay, well, I can't be, I must not be, I have to not be this, you know. I refuse to believe that can't be all that I am. Like, you didn't, like, God, you kept me, you let me go through all these things that you let me go through, and this is all that I'm gonna be, this right here.
Right.
I can't go no further than this. No, I'm gonna have to see. You're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to make me shut up, you know? And just being resilient and believing that I'm not gonna be, you can't nobody stop me. I'm sorry, you cannot. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care why you think I shouldn't do it. I don't care. And I never let my beauty hinder me, because people always try to keep me in a box. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're pretty. You're not supposed to do. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Like, they make it seem like because we're pretty women, you're only pretty. Or I asked for this. I didn't ask for this.
Right.
But, you know, they put me in a box because of that. And I always had to kick down doors and be like, no. So then when they see that I have that other side, that fighter, that warrior in me, they're like, oh, yes. And I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming for everything that's mine, and I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight. I'm a fighter. I'm going to fight.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to fight.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, whatever it takes. See me, what we going to do? You know, so, I don't know.
Let's talk about your son. You said your son has sickle cell. Could you tell us a little bit more about that experience?
So, when I had 5 healthy, beautiful children, my 6th child at 2 months old was diagnosed with sickle cell disease. And at this time, I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
I'd heard of it, but I hadn't personally dealt with anyone who had the disease. So, I can just remember not believing it, not wanting to hear that, like, the devil is a lie. What does this mean? My son don't have this. And immediately, by the time he was 4 months old, he started going to the hospital.
Yeah.
And from 4 months until 2 years old, he went to the hospital every 90 days, like clockwork, for 3 to 5 days that I was in the hospital. I had never had a sick child. Matter of fact, we didn't even have anybody in the family that was sick. Yeah. So I didn't know. I had a friend who came into my life through my ex-husband. She had a child that was ill. And she was who helped me understand what that looked like. Yeah. You know, although he and I broke up, she was still a major influence in my life. And so just with him, I found out quickly that the doctors were white, the nurses were white, the hospital staff was white. And it was more or less like, this is our protocol, this is what we do. So I immediately found out that I had to be my son's expert. Yeah. I had to research and find out, this is what the disease is, this is what can happen. And watching them, I learned quickly, okay, when we go to the emergency room right now, I can tell them he needs a 24 gauge to start his IV. He needs a J-tip to numb up his skin before you start his IV.
You educated
them.
Yeah,
I'm telling them, because they'll tell me things, because we have a student hospital. So they want me to just go, or they'll ask me stupid questions like, how long has he had sickle cell disease? Now, why are you even in here? If you don't know how long, if you don't even understand that this is a genetic disorder that he was born with. Right. At birth, he was given 2 S genes, one from his mother and one from his father. Why would you ask me that? Why would you say that to me, you know? And just having to learn and not trust the physicians and go against them. I've had them threaten to call the police on me or report me to DHS because I wouldn't do what they told me that I needed to do for him. Wow. You know, those things I've had to overcome.
Wow. You're so strong.
People tell me that, but I don't.
You are so strong. You are a warrior.
I don't know. I mean, what does that mean?
Everything that you just said. What that means is that you've been ascending. You've been pushing through. You haven't let anything stop you.
But I didn't know you had a choice.
You seen that stop sign and you kept pushing. You weren't even yielding. You just kept going.
But did you have a choice?
You have a choice.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
I
because
never
you could have gave him up for adoption.
No.
You could have said, that ain't my child. You could have left him at the hospital. He could be in foster care right now. There's a lot of things that you could do. You could let him sit there and die if you really had the heart to. There's choices.
See,
So,
I
yeah,
never felt
yeah,
that way.
yeah,
I
you
never
have-
felt like I never felt like I had the choice to stop. I didn't have, like, who I am from my makeup, my DNA, who I am. I never felt like I had a choice. We got to do it. I got to grow. I'm going to make it happen regardless.
Yeah.
That is my motto. You don't have to help me. I'm going to make it happen regardless. As long as God give me breath in my body, you better believe I'm going to make it happen regardless. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
So, if there was one thing that you wanted to tell people, because I know there's another Shawnetra out there. Like, I don't know if she quite like you, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody else that's going through those same things, that all these things have come against them. What is the message that you would give that person? What could you say to that person to keep them to keep going, to not stop like you did?
Believe in yourself. Trust you. And never, ever, ever give up. I don't care. Because we're going to have battles. Life is hard. It is. It's an arduous task. But you can overcome it.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. It can't be. It cannot be. How can everybody else do certain things? And I know it's people that give up on their life all the time and feel like it's not. Just go, just push, just fight, just keep going. Give it all you got, because at some point it's going to lighten up.
Yeah.
It has to, you know. And there's one of my favorite songs is by Sean C. Johnson. And he says, the song is Mountains, as a matter of fact. And he says in the songs, will the flowers even bloom without a little rain? It ain't gonna always rain. The sun at some point gotta come out. I don't care if it rains for 60 days straight, 6 months straight. Some point that sun has to shine. It has to shine. And everything that I've gone through, my personal motto is that pain, there is a certain beauty attached to pain. And it's called growth. And in everything that I have gone through that has broken my heart, that has hurt me, that's just tried to destroy me, has made me better.
Yeah.
You know, my pain has changed me, and I've grown and I've become a better person.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Man. And that's what this show is about. That's what this platform is about ascending, growth, arising, thriving, and just pushing forward. Because like she said, we all got issues, we all got problems, we got things that we're facing, that we're up against, and we feel like there's not no tomorrow. The sun is not gonna shine, you know? And that's what this platform is about. So you guys, you tell people to watch this show. When you feeling down and out, you feeling all by yourself, you feeling like it's just no tomorrow. I mean, she put her whole life right here on this platform, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We love y'all. Keep watching. And I'm your girl, Toni Rochelle, and we out. They got me in a box. I'm in a box. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got me in a box. Let me out. Let me out. I'm enough. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't enough. You ain't enough. You too pretty to be enough. You ain't enough. Come on, baby. I got something for you. They got me in a box. How am I gonna get out this box? Who gonna love me? Is there somebody to love me? Mama, where you at? You love me? Daddy, where you at? You love me? Because they got me in a box. They want me to be in a box because they think I don't know nothing. They think that's all I'm going to be. But ain't nobody going to stop me. You ain't going to stop me, okay? I'm more than enough. I am enough. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. I can keep pushing. I can keep moving forward. I got the strength. I'm resilient. No. They got me in a box. I'm going to be in a box, but how am I going to break out the box? Did nobody love on me? Did nobody hug on me? Did nobody tell me that you were enough? Did nobody tell me that you was beautiful? I'm going to go back in the box. I can't get out the box. That ain't nothing for me. There ain't no future for me. I'm in a box. I'm feeling lonely. Oh, you think I'm fine? light-skinned, long legs. Yeah, I'm fine. Daddy, come here. You got something for me? No. They got me in a box, but I gotta break out. I gotta stop the generation curse. I gotta stop. I got these kids. I got this sick child. What you talking about? I know how to take care of my kids, because I'm stopping the cycle right now. It don't matter that they had me in a box. It don't matter where I came from. It matters where I'm going. Because I'm going to let y'all know, I know how to change the cycle. I know how to walk the path. I know how to stop what you think you know about me. Because you know what? I'm resilient. I'm smart. And yeah, I'm beautiful. And I got those long legs. Them legs is taking me somewhere. Because I'm stopping it right here. My daughters, no. They ain't going to see what I seen. My sons, they going to grow up to be strong, man. They ain't gonna never be a man like my daddy was. They ain't gonna never be that man that thought he had me in a box. Because you think you got me in a box? I'm not in a box. No, I'm breaking out the boxes. I'm stopping the generation curses. Do you see what I invented? Yes, me, myself, and I. Oh yeah, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Because you kept the path. You brought the prophesied to me. You showed me. I seen it. Because I broke out the box. Because I'm stopping the curse. That's what I'm going to do. I'm resilient. Me. I'm strong. I can do this. I'm going to do this. I am doing this. Me. Breaking out the box. Ain't nothing stopping me. Oh, was that a red light? Was that a stop sign? I don't care because I'm keeping pushing. I'm keeping going. I'm stopping the generation curse right here, right now. My kids will never, ever, ever have to witness what I went through. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm breaking the curse. I'm breaking out the boxes. I am at the box. Shawnetra. Shawnetra. Yeah, long legs, yellow skin. Yeah, I look like a tree because the sun is shining on me. No matter what, the sun is going to shine on me. Even if you close the box, I'm breaking out the box because I'm out the box. Here you go. You can have the box. Breaking the curse. That's what I'm doing.
When your world is falling down, you gotta keep ascending. Gotta keep ascending. Oh yeah. Gotta keep ascending. Yeah. Even at your worst, you gotta keep your vision. That's the only way that you gon' keep ascending. Gotta keep ascending. Oh yeah. Gotta keep ascending. Yeah. Even at your worst, you gotta keep your vision. That's the only way that you gon' keep ascending. Her pain is my pain. Her struggle's my struggle. Shit. I know how it feels when nobody is there to care about your dreams and your hustle. I know how it feels when you living your life on a budget as tight as a huddle. I know how it feels when you stuck in the mud trying to figure out how to rise above the rubble. Now the lost child is a lost teen that can barely read with a pretty smile and low self-esteem, because everyone's telling her without her looks that she wouldn't be anything. But no one knew that she had bigger dreams of acting and hosting on bigger screens, making platforms for people like you and me. So she rose above all of the scrutiny and got a diploma. Although college was around the corner, she said fuck it, I'm chasing my dreams, and she left behind everything in Oklahoma. Now she's stuck in the middle of Oakland, living homeless but never hopeless. She was broke but she was never broken. She just dreaming ambitious and hit up auditions until the day that she was chosen. Now she's reaching her goals, she's getting these roles. She started a family and got her home, and now she's a host. She had to take it cause it wasn't given. What doesn't kill you make you more resilient. She went through the worst but held on to a vision, cause she knew that one day she would keep ascending. This world we live in is so unforgiving. We all have setbacks, but the comeback make the biggest difference. Yeah, what doesn't kill you make you more resilient. So even when your world is falling down, you gotta keep ascending. Gotta keep ascending. Oh yeah, gotta keep ascending.